Hi guys, it's Rob with SmartDrone. I'm really glad to introduce someone to you today. It's Daniel Cooper. He is a surveyor in the state of Texas, and he's been with us from the beginning, giving us great feedback as we developed our product. So, Daniel, do you want to say something about what you do and who you are?
Sure. Thanks for having me, number one. My name is Daniel Cooper. Like you said, I've been in the surveying industry for 23 years now. I've been flying drones for about 3 years now, and I'm a local surveyor. We have an office in Arp, Texas, Lacey Surveying. I've been operating that for probably about 10 years.
Great, good. I have got a few questions for you today. You, of course, are a surveyor, and you're very familiar with our platform. So first, what kind of things have been used traditionally in surveying?
Well, when I first started surveying, I did a lot of topographic mapping. Everything in the beginning was total station with a rodman. So you're limited by how fast your rodman could walk and how long you wanted to work for that day. The data was brought back to the office, processed in a traditional manner using CAD software. Later on in my career, with the advent of GPS, we started being able to collect more data, less people. But there again, you're still limited on how much data you can collect with the GPS. And GPS is not always the right tool for the job. We still today set up a total station when we're in heavy tree canopy. GPS is just not going to achieve the results that you need in heavy cover. So those are the two main methods that have been used in my career.
Okay, great. Well, how has the introduction of drones changed your surveying and making topographicals?
Well, drones have made it a lot easier, number one. With GPS and with using a total station, you're able to collect a finite amount of data. With drones, you can collect almost an infinite amount of data in a fraction of the time. So if you were going to go do a 25-acre site with traditional surveying methods, you might spend a week, depending on the vegetation and the terrain, you may spend a week out there doing an accurate topo. But with a drone, you may go out and spend a morning.
Wow. Well, what have those changes done to affect the accuracy of surveying for topographicals?
I don't know that the drone is going to be more accurate than traditional surveying methods, but it's going to eliminate some of the systematic errors. So with traditional surveying methods, you could have a rodman put in an incorrect rod height in the data collector. You could mismeasure the instrument height. You have other issues like vegetation, which is going to affect your vertical accuracy on a GPS system. So the drone kind of eliminates those type of errors. And your system stated that it will achieve less than 6 centimeter accuracy. And with a proper setup and data collection methods, I would feel very comfortable using the data that the drone will collect.
What do you think has taken so long for surveyors to adopt drone Lidar into their workflows?
Well, Rob, I imagine most surveyors in the same boat that I am. They don't have enough hours in the day to get done everything that they need to do. This would be something else that would need to be learned. And I believe that they simply just don't want to take the time to learn a new skill. Probably the other reason is fear of not being able to recoup the cost that they spend on the equipment. But I feel like any surveyor that would take the time to learn this and use the equipment and integrate it into their surveying business would recoup that cost in a relatively short amount of time.
What do you like about Discovery 1.0?
The main thing that I like about it is the ability to collect large amounts of data in a short amount of time. I like the fact that you can go out to a project that would ordinarily be a week's time, and you could be back in the office processing the data by lunch.
Great, good. What are you excited about with our coming Discovery 2.0?
Discovery 2.0 is going to be a game changer, not just for the surveying industry, but for you guys too. I think you'll see a lot of sales when this thing goes online. But the best thing about it is the camera, the addition of the camera. So you're expediting your workflow by being able to fly 2 missions at one time. you're going to collect the Lidar and you're going to collect the ortho photos. So instead of 2 flights, you get all that data in 1 flight.
Daniel, you have been using our processor for a while. You've seen it as it went through upgrades and iterations. What do you like about our advanced Lidar mapping processor?
The main benefit is the cost. If you look at a lot of these other platforms, you have to use credits every time you want to process your data, or you have to have some sort of membership to be able to get your data in a usable form. The processor's easy to use. It will process multiple data files at one time, and it doesn't really take that long. And it's great to have that confidence before you leave the job that you know you have good data. So with the integration of being able to use my check shots that I took with my GPS and put them in the processor and get an overall accuracy of the project, I know I'm not going to have to come back.
Daniel, it's been great. Thank you so much, not only for coming by today, but also for being a part of our growth and development. You've given us invaluable insights from the surveyor perspective. You've helped us to streamline the whole process, the whole workflow, to get down to what surveyors really want and need for their clients. Thank you again. It's been wonderful, and I can't wait to be flying a Discovery 2.0 with you.
Well, I just want to say I'm excited about 2.0 coming out. It's been amazing to see the journey that you guys have taken from day one to this point, and pretty exciting. For anybody out there looking for a drone, I would certainly recommend these guys. Great group of people here. And I think that if you purchase one of their products, you're going to get great customer support and a lot of good benefits from their product.
Thank you, Daniel. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check us out at smartdrone.us.